Sup, gigglers?
Gary, fix the Wi-Fi.
Manifest that shit.
We can't be managed. I mean, the day just got away from me.
What's up, my game day gigglers? Okay?
Yes, honey.
We had a correspondent on the ground floor. This is a sports podcast. We used our own business credit card. We put it on the business. We sent Paige to the Super Bowl. Paige, what did you see on the game day? This is my sportscaster voice. What did you see?
Thank you so much for putting me on the ground in the field working.
The gigglers need to know, what was the vibes? What was your opinions?
You know what? It's so funny because the whole game, people were like so hyped about it and all this stuff. And like, I couldn't really focus till after halftime because that's when I got my TikTok. You know, and I was like, and once I got my TikTok, I was like, okay, and what's going on again? What are we doing here?
It was perfect.
Thank you.
It was perfectly executed.
I thought it was like equal parts funny, equal parts like she's here. Here we go.
I do think you're kind of like, look, I'm the fat ass community, and you're kind of taking advantage of that for your own sense of humor. I don't want to say that you're
coming for your brand, but also
she literally goes, clap if you have a fat ass, and I'm gonna start clapping, and I was like, that would be hilarious if
I did it.
no, not I did it. No, I'm like, she has been doing Pilates. Maybe there's a fat ass that I haven't seen. No, I'm just kidding. You have the perfect little booty.
Wait, it's so funny because I actually like met a real sports reporter, this woman, Diana Rossini. I think she's on.
A lot of Italians are good at, like, Tina Servasio.
It's because we can talk, honey. We can talk.
They can talk. Put me on the field. I'll talk to some motherfuckers.
And I literally was chatting with her, and I was like, quick question. When did you like learn about sports?
What did she say?
She was just like, oh, like, well, I went to college for broadcast journalism, and then like I just like went into sports. And she was like, you don't really have to know like every single thing. And I was just like, oh, okay.
As someone who wanted to be a sports broadcaster before all my dreams died,
right.
I know that there's like different types of commentators. Like there's like the one who's just vibes. Like it's like, welcome back. And you're supposed to like look happy, excited. And then there's the color commentator who tends to be like a former athlete or someone who's like knows a lot. So your job is to like ask them what people might be wondering. Like, so why do you think the quarterback made that decision? I'm obsessed with it. Also, Erin Andrews. I just have to shout out Erin. Do you know Erin Andrews?
I mean, I don't know her personally, but like, yes.
She's like iconic and has been like that girl.
Yeah, for years.
She's 46.
Wait, I'm obsessed.
She's gorgeous. She's just
so
running
hot.
shit. She's the one middle of the field at the end of the game that was like, what's
She's
up?
the one that like asks them what they're going to do, and then they say they're going to Disney World.
Maybe.
I think she does that every year, yeah. Disney World with the marketing, like what a smart...
Walt Disney actually froze that in his contract early on.
Like,
it's been a long time.
How'd they get that?
Let's talk about what you want to talk about, which is...
Okay, I'm just going to put it out there. I do think for the Super Bowl specifically, and also actually maybe even not just the Super Bowl, there needs to be some type of fashion correspondent for what what the men are... Boys, I was correct the first time. What the boys are wearing, because what's going on?
No, wait, some of them though ate it up.
Ate it up with a spoon. I don't want to shock anyone, but DeAndre on the Chiefs walked in with a full mink coat in 80-degree weather, and I was like,
No,
4
they
plus
were
4,
there
honey.
for the looks. DeAndre Hopkins. I follow that man.
Yes.
No, some of them were wearing like Louis Vuitton.
Yeah. They come in with their bags. I'm like, what'd you put in your merch?
Because it's funny. It's funny because I saw there's all the correspondents. They put the men, like the big men in their suits all. I mean, it's the gayest shit I've ever seen. But anyway, it was a drag show. It was a drag show. Like when they were coming out with like all the sparklers and it was just, okay, let's just call it what it is. And then Tom Brady had like full contour and everyone was like, this is drag.
He was also wearing like $1 million watch or some bullshit. And it was like
Brady's face card has never declined in the history. He was stunning.
Yeah.
But I do have to say, it needed a girl somewhere in there to talk about the outfits. Because also, like, when girls show up in outfits at these award shows, we get questions asked. How long did it take you? What did you eat today?
Yeah, what was the
how'd you match that?
story?
What stylist? These guys walk in, no accountability for their outfit.
No. Well, that's what it is. It's zero accountability, and that's why they think they can get away with it. And then we have the trickle down effect. So soon we're going to be seeing Chad in a full 70s outfit out in the bar, and we don't need it.
One thing I do hope trickles down: the bell-bottom jeans, the boot-cut bell-bottom Kendrick Lamar jeans. I want to see men in Middle America wearing that with a straight face.
There's nothing I love more than a short king being the villain. You know, it's just like...
Well, when it comes to men, they usually are.
Yeah, that's true. No, that's true.
No, but he's adorable.
He's adorable. We'll put him in our pocket. So well executed. I thought it was a great halftime show. SZA is just like...
angelic. Wait, can we discuss Travis Kelce's outfit?
I just
People were doing before and afters, before he met Taylor and after. I personally, I think it's red flaggy. Like whenever, we all know from our end, whenever you look at a phase where you completely changed yourself for a man, you were like, oh, I was going through something.
Yeah. 100%.
Granted, maybe this is who he's always been, but he changed himself the last 20 years to pretend he was a white rapper. Right.
He had a very different swag.
There was actually a funny video saying how like every now and then he tries to dress kind of like swaggy, and it's like him revolting against Taylor. But I do have to say, the funniest video of the whole night was he was just wearing his top after the Super Bowl leaving, and people were like, that was a Super Bowl party winning outfit, like his sparkly shirt, and it was giving walk of shame after a bad hookup.
I would say after Halloween specifically. Like, there's nothing worse than the walk of shame after Halloween, because you're like, okay, well, I'm not a fucking nurse anymore.
There's
like,
nowhere this outfit could fit.
No. And his was like 70s disco. Also, I don't love a burnt orange. You know,
it was
like
giving porn. I do have to say
though, it was giving. It was porn.
People didn't want to say. They didn't want to say the P word.
They didn't want to say it because it was a family show. Yeah,
and there was a mustache involved. But I do like that I like Travis. I don't want to like Travis, but I do.
No, I like Travis.
I like him. I like that he commits to the bit. I liked how sad he looked on the field. That kind of turned me on in a weird way. Just like him being defeated and empty and sad. I was like...
I love all the TikToks of like all the boys like really watching the game, and it being like the Barbie song, like what was I made for? Because like this is their girlhood, you know, this is their day, and I love to see it.
Yeah, I saw a lot of the like guys being emotional where it showed them like freaking out, but it's like, look, they're just passionate. They're being passionate just like we are.
Yeah, no, there's something about the Super Bowl that like, it's so cute. I'm like, you guys, you worked so hard, and like now is your moment. I loved when the Eagles were winning so badly that they put in their second string, and it's like, yes, now they all got to play. Like, I love that.
No, everyone's like dreams are coming true. Like, it's very, very cute.
I will say this, Mads Mitch on Who We Love on TikTok.
Hysterical.
She's
like a little genius. Like, she speaks so fast and so funny. I have to like slow it down to keep up with her.
No, I must have. She needs to have a podcast.
Does she not? Should we put her on our non-existent network?
She would be my first hire for sure.
Okay, you're hired. Not interviewed. She's like, I don't want to be associated with you guys.
Like, I literally would never work for you guys. That's an HR violation, and we get it. No, we do. But she did a whole video where she was just like, there's something about, I love that the team where the kicker was like, hey, your wife should be in the house, like lost, and the quarterback for the Eagles has an all-female like team, like his agent is like a 35-year-old woman who just like fucking crushes, and there was something just about it that I just love it. And there was like an interview with Jalen, and he said, they were like, oh, you have like an all-female team or something, and he kind of was like confused by the question. He was like, well, I looked for like who could get the job done, and then like it was them, and he was just like, and I was just like, oh, I love it.
He's been nailing it, and he's also like Because every now and then when I start liking a guy, like an answer, I go, do I like him or is he just good looking?
Yeah.
So I stepped back and I said, no, I actually did like his answer, but I had to test myself.
You did the inner work and you thought, no, I will support a man in this situation.
Someone did say because the kicker, Harrison Butler, who I accidentally picked for my fantasy football team because it was automatic and I didn't know, and I hope I don't get canceled because of that. And I didn't even have to say it out loud now, but I did.
Yeah.
Because I want to be transparent, he said like women shouldn't work and they should have babies, and then his team, I don't think he kicked 1 or 2 field goals because his team barely scored touchdowns. So they were like, oh, maybe you shouldn't work.
Yeah, maybe you should have stayed home and let her go back to her job.
No, you guys, this wasn't even the beginning of this was the beginning of the pod, but like when I tell you our notes are out of fucking control, we had too much stuff going on this week. Where do you even want to begin?
Wait, I want to begin I went to the Christian Siriano show. I sat next to Julianne Hough, which I just like, I never know what to say to like a really famous people.
Because they're either really cool or they have no idea who you are.
No, she was so cool, but I was like, I'm not going to sit next to her and not say anything. I just like awkwardly touched her arm. Oh. And she turned to me and I was like, sorry, that might have been invasive. I just wanted to say like, I'm a huge fan and like whatever. And she was like, oh my God, thank you so much. And then like 3 seconds later, she looked at me and she said, your hair is perfect. And I was just like, thank you so much.
Wait, I love that interaction because you can do that to someone. Like you can take your little dainty long thin finger
I literally
daintily put it. See, if I touch someone, they'd be like, get your hoof off of me. Get your dirty hoof.
It was the lightest touch ever. I was just like,
no, I know how you do it. I could never. They'd be like, you just punched me in the arm. Ow. Also, no one's ever turned to me and been like, your hair is perfect. Wait, so we're going to the Michael Kors show tomorrow, and everyone's nervous. And by everyone, I mean me. We have to see if Michael notices me this time around. He remembers you.
Wait, I have another funny story from Christian Siriano.
Yeah.
First of all, I met him for the first time the day before the show because he said that he would dress me for the show. So I like went to the showroom, picked something out. And here's the thing about me. If you're working with me or I like am working with you for something, I'm decisive. Like you're not going to spend a lot of time with me.
No.
You have shit to do. I have shit to do. I walked into the showroom. Yep. He showed me one dress. I said, I really don't even need to try it on. I know that's the dress. You have things to do. I'm going to get out of your hair. He was amazing. But I sat next on the other side of me her name is Bronwyn from Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, which I haven't watched this season, but I know that people keep tagging us in things together because she has a bob, and like if you have a bob, it's just like you're that girl. So whatever, so we like start chatting, and so we go, and she's lovely, and we go backstage after the show, and she's standing next to me, and I see this woman standing in front of us, and I go, oh my God, that's Natasha Bedingfield. And like everything in my millennial body was just like, oh my God, that's crazy. And Natasha like turns, and then of course I'm like, Natasha, you're the best. Like, I gotta put
please get away from me.
And I'm like, oh my God, I'm such a fan. She's like, oh my God, thank you. And then all of a sudden, Bronwyn turns to her and goes, hi, I don't know if you remember me, but you performed at my wedding. And I was just like, wait, what the fuck? Like,
that's some rich people shit.
Yeah, that's some rich people shit. I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
Also, I love that she assumed she forgot her. She's like, I know you do a lot of weddings. You're on the wedding circuit. Yeah.
I'm like, she's not out here doing bat mitzvahs.
Wait, Natasha is out here right now because when I went to the Amy Schumer Kind of Pregnant premiere, Natasha just walked by us.
Which we need to talk about.
Side note, the name Bronwyn.
Yeah.
I've never heard this. As a dumb New Yorker, I've never heard of such a name until it was Real Housewives of OC. Wasn't there Bronwyn Burke?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, there was a Bronwyn.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought, is this a common name in the West Coast?
I don't know.
I've never.
Why are we European when it comes to anywhere other than the state of New York?
How do you say Bronwyn?
Wait, I was with a bunch. of New Yorkers in New Orleans, and no one could say beignet. I was like, guys, we gotta get it together. Okay, they already know we're tourists.
Where's the
we're in all
big
black.
net? Give me the big net. The big net. No, I can't pronounce anything, and they can't even pronounce. It's supposed to be like New Orleans. It's not New Orleans.
It's not. I do.
New
Yeah,
Orleans.
New Orleans.
New Orleans. But New Yorkers say New Orleans.
It was so fucking hot there.
I bet. Well, also that's nice. Like, imagine if it was freezing and then all the football players, their little fingers would be cold.
But the game was in a dome. Why is the word dome sexual?
Very sexual.
Very sexual. I don't.
It was basically
like it.
the Sphere in Las Vegas, which we're gonna perform soon. No, I'm just kidding. But that seems like you have to be high.
I'd literally get nauseous. I think
you'd have to be high. Yeah, talk about the beta. They would have to put beta blockers up your asshole.
Yeah, no, I'd need it in an IV.
So, I get a message of an invite to the Kind of Pregnant premiere, which I was very excited about because Des goes way back with Ursula Carlson, who's hysterical in it. She's a South African comedian who's like huge. And
wait, who does she play?
She plays the dean, not the dean, the one who's vaping the whole time.
Yes.
She's scene stealer, incredible.
Yeah. She's so funny.
So I asked Haley, not Haley Bieber, my other best friend Haley, to come to the premiere, and we sit down. Jerry Seinfeld's behind us.
Stop.
And of course, I'm in the corner, and Haley's like closest. So I'm like, Haley, I'm gonna need you to shut the fuck up right now, and I need you to listen to everything that this man says.
Haley loves to chat.
Haley loves to talk. She quickly forgot I told her that she was on observing duty, and then she's like, do you just want to switch seats with me? And I'm like, no, that's way too obvious. So as we're having this discussion, Chris Rock sits. Well, first of all, okay, a woman sits down next to Haley, and she's talking, and she keeps talking about her husband Paul, and she's talking to Jerry Seinfeld. So we're like, okay, who's Paul? So we're doing our girl
Paul
math,
Rudd.
or researching Paul McCartney.
Okay.
Paul McCartney. So then we don't know what to do, and I'm like, Haley, whatever you think you're gonna do, don't do it. Don't do it.
Haley just immediately starts singing.
No, like she's also like I feel like she either says something and people are like, she's the cutest ever, or she'll like trip and fall on her face and everyone will be like, is she okay? Like, she's just always gonna have something. It's never boring with Haley. So I'm immediately like, okay, brace yourself. Then Damon Wayans Jr., who's in the movie, sits in front of us. Then she starts freaking out because apparently she's like the biggest New Girl fan ever. So I'm like, okay, you didn't.
New Girl is the best show ever.
It's the best show ever. But like she's not reacting to. Did I tell you Chris Rock sits next to us too? Yeah. So we're in a hot zone, right? Yeah. And I'm just like, Haley, just listen to what they say. I want to hear everything. And she's yapping about who knows what she was yapping about. Then Adam Sandler walks in. It was a crazy energy. And I never go to the after party at these things because bitch is tired. After a whole movie, like, you're ready to go to bed. I go, we have to go to this after party. I have to support Ursula. So we walk in. Also, I've never met Amy before. And like, as a comedian, she is
the pinnacle.
She's one of the girls that you put on.
She sets the scene for us.
She sets the scene, and Trainwreck probably made me want to be a comedian in like the most, not to be corny, but I think it did.
No, that's girlhood.
That's girlhood. So I'm avoiding her, right? As you should. But like literally going out of my way to avoid her.
It's out of respect.
Out of respect. I'm like, I don't want to ruin Amy Schumer's night. So this is her night that I don't want to be a ruiner. So we strike up Haley strikes up a conversation with Damon Wayans, obviously.
Classic.
So we're talking to him. He's giving me his advice. I make eye contact with Amy across the room. She points at me, and I'm like, what's happening? What's happening? We're doing physical comedy.
Turn around.
I did like a joke, like me. I'm like doing things I've never done,
You're like, I'm a physical comedian now. I'm just like doing bits. Yep.
Literally. So then she starts coming towards me, and I'm like, oh my God, she's coming to say hi to me. She's coming to say hi to me. This is crazy. And then as she's about to say hi to me, this little bitchy girl who she must have been 8 or 9. I think she was in the movie. Goes, Amy! And Amy turns and starts talking to this girl.
And this is why we haven't had kids.
Fuck off. This girl, I realized this girl never even saw a train wreck. Like that, my dreams came true because of train wreck. I literally manifested to try to be a comedian, and this little girl who doesn't even pay taxes jumps in front of me, and I'm standing there just like, okay, and I'm looking at the girl like, are you fucking kidding me, you little bitch?
She can't even work a full 12 hours because it's illegal.
No, she thinks her mom's name is Mom. So I awkwardly wait for that because obviously I'm not going to like shove a little girl, but I was thinking about it. I thought about it. Then I was like, don't ruin Amy's big day. So then Amy turns to me and she says something, I don't know. And then I was like, you're the GOAT. Like that was incredible. Yeah. And then I get interrupted again by Adam Sandler.
I thought you were going to say Haley.
No. Haley surprisingly was like actually so good. But no, Adam Sandler comes up. But you know when you shouldn't be in a conversation but you can't get out? Like because of where we were standing, 100%. I was way too in where like if I tried to leave it would have been awkward. But I'm holding and I've said 3 words to Amy and I'm in the middle.
You have to like awkwardly smile like and laugh, but you're like, I'm not adding to this conversation, but I don't want to take away.
You cannot add, but you don't want to make it awkward.
Yeah.
So I'm standing there in between the two and he's just like, I think he must have assumed I've like known Amy for a while because he was very comfortable with me being in that chat and I was uncomfortable. I didn't consent to that. And he's looking at her and he produced the movie. So he's telling her like his honest advice and like complimenting her about how well the movie like did in the crowd. And I'm kind of smiling. And then he looks over at me and he goes, yeah, I heard you laughing. And I was like, okay. Okay, let women take up space.
You know my brand of laughter? Like
it's called giggling. It's called giggling.
Yeah.
If you're a giggler, just say it. So then somehow I get out of it. But then you know when your heart rate's so high, you're like, I run into some gigglers, obviously, like whoever the prettiest girls are in the room. They're like, hey,
don't they? Doesn't it calm you down when you're in a situation like that where you're like, oh, there's gigglers here, like I am safe with them?
No, they went up to me. They're like, Hannah, we're so excited to meet you. And I go, guys, hold my hand. I'm not okay. And they were like, what happened? I'm like, Amy Schumer just talked to me. And then we're like crying. We're holding each other. And then like these teachers, one woman was a teacher, someone else, she played tennis. They start talking to me and she's like, by the way, we're Amy Schumer's like childhood friends. So I'm freaking out. But again, I feel like avoiding Amy is just like the best thing you could do in these situations. Like she already said hi to me. Like we did great.
Yeah.
I've never been to one of these parties, but a circle starts to form.
Okay.
Like a dance circle.
Yeah.
And that's when I started looking at Haley. I said, don't you dare.
No,
Haley's a dancer.
Haley's a dancer. Yeah, she's a triple threat. She'll get in there and she'll sing and she'll dance and she does the thing. She's open to going to your bachelorette party. You guys can hire Haley.
She should be hired.
She's incredible. A value add, okay?
Honestly, always gets 5 stars. Wherever she goes, 5 stars. But also, like, I've never seen a circle form and felt calmness. Like, it's like a laxative. Like, I'm freaking out.
I actively back away. I'm like, I can't add anything to this.
No, Haley and I fully back away, and I get my camera to show, like, I'm not in this. I'm filming it. Like, let me be the filmer.
I'm background.
I'm a journalist. Yeah. At this point, I'm a hired journalist.
I'm stage crew. Okay, I'm not talent right now.
I'm the PA. If anyone needs a snack, I'll bring it.
Yeah.
So Amy like jumps in the middle and she does a funny dance. Then like some SNL guy, Alex Moffat, does a whole dance, and it's like starting to slow down. And Ursula's looking at me, and Haley starts whispering, and she's like, "Do the worm." And I was like, "Are you trying to get me canceled in this town? I'm barely getting accepted by the cool kids of comedy.
I'm barely getting by."
I'm barely getting by. Adam Sandler just made fun of my laugh. Like, I am teetering here.
Yeah.
I just want to get out of here with no one going home being like, did you see what Hannah did? Like, that's all I want. Can we talk about that?
I'm just trying. I'm trying to get
not
out
be a conversation in the Uber going home.
Wait, no. That's literally my whole life right now. I'm just like, as long as I can escape and not be a conversation after the fact, I'm good.
But I do have to say, the reason we both did reality TV is because for some reason we can't not be the
I'm
drama.
like, actually, I have another thing to say.
Hold my beer. So Then Ursula's looking at me, and also Ursula easily could have just been looking at me, but in my head I was like, she wants me to do the worm. Because as I'm telling the story, I'm like,
Hannah?
she never actually said do the worm.
That is so fucking you. It's oh my god.
I was about to throw Ursula under the bus and be like, well, Ursula forced me, and I'm like, Ursula, I don't think she even knows I do the worm.
That is us in any situation. When a hot guy walks by, Hannah will be like, he's trying to fuck. Like, he literally works here.
No, I have a whole thing made up in my head. And then but this is the thing, Amy looks at me and she does a point. Again, looking back now, I don't think she meant do the worm. Maybe she meant like, do you want to do something silly in the circle?
Yeah.
And as you know, like, I'm 0 100, babe.
Yeah.
Babe, like, it's all or nothing with me. I like yes or no. Yes or no. No. Yes.
Here's the thing. This is why, again, you can't do drugs. Peer pressure, it gets to you. You are the easiest person to peer pressure. It's so crazy. Like, you could be adamant that you're not doing something, and one person is like, just try it. And you're like, okay.
But you know what's so cute about my friends? And when I say friends, I speak this very generically. Like, literally every friend I've known since college has never forced me to do cocaine.
No.
Because I also think they're scared. They go, we don't want that kind of night.
No. It's not.
Do you realize no one's ever, like...
No one's ever asked you.
No one who knows me has ever looked me in the eye and been like, you should do cocaine tonight.
Meet me in the bathroom? No fucking way.
To the point that I didn't even know people were doing cocaine. Years later, I'm like, people take cocaine and
I'll never forget the time you called me after being at a party and being like, I think they were doing drugs. Like, yeah, it's 3 a.m. in New York City. Like, look alive.
I call Paige and I go, I don't want to spread drama or gossip. I don't want to ruin anyone's reputation. They went in the bathroom and they were there a little too long. And I don't think it was a tummy ache.
And they came out and all of a sudden they had crazy amounts of energy.
So long story short, Amy looks at me, does a point. When I tell you this circle was like, Ted Sarandos was there. If you don't know who Ted Sarandos is, he like runs Netflix. Like, he's the guy that, like, if he doesn't like you, like, you'll never work in this town again. So I go in, do the worm, and everyone's like, you did it in your dress. And I'm like, have you seen the Giggles Squad tour? Like, I've done it in the most insane outfits. So I do 2, because I feel like 3, you're getting greedy. Yeah. Like 3, it's like, we get it. You can do the worm. So I did 2, like, as if it was a mistake almost. Like, I tripped almost and did the worm. Yeah. Run off. People have footage, which I think I'm going to put in the newsletter because I don't want it to make it like you know, when you watch yourself and you're like, oh my God, I'm annoying. Like, I was all the time. Yeah. So I run to Amy after and she's like, yay. And then I run behind her and just stand there.
Like it was your mom and you're like
literally, I was like, are we good? Is everyone, are we still okay? Is anyone mad at me? And then I told Haley, I was like, we have to leave. So I literally did the worm.
Anxiety like immediately hit and you're like, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
I'm completely sober. Like completely sober. Arguably, maybe it was good because I was sober because I was like, we need to leave. Because if I was drunk, I'd be like, so Amy,
what'd you think of the worm?
watch Kind of Pregnant. I did the worm at Amy's premiere for the Gigglers.
I watched it. It's so good.
There's a lot of slapsticky comedy that, like, honestly, I'm not huge into the slapstick stuff. I almost like pissed myself in the movie theater.
Well, Amy can do a bit, you know, like the back and forth is so good with all the characters.
I had inside scoop from Damon Wayans Jr. He told me that she was legit doing her own stunts. Like, apparently she fell down the stairs like 8 times.
That's so you.
No, it's my dream. She's living my dream.
It's literally your dream. Wait, can I also say the other lead, Brianne Howie, I love her. She's in Ginny and Georgia.
She's so good in it. She's gorgeous.
She's gorgeous. When I did the red carpet for People's Choice, I was so nervous. And she was like one of my first interviews. And when she was walking toward me, I like made a face as if like I knew her and was like, oh my God.
Because you watched Ginny and Georgia.
Yeah, I love Ginny and Georgia. And so when she came up, I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, I don't know you. Like, but I'm Paige, whatever. she was so nice to me that it literally like eased my anxiety on the red carpet. And this was before I knew about beta blockers, so I was like so nervous.
Wait, can you believe you did that without beta blockers?
No. No. Now I can't even go to a social event without a fucking beta blocker. I like pass them out to my friends. I'm like, pop this. The start of the new year is just like the perfect time to get organized, and it seemed like January took forever. But if there's one thing about me, I stay organized. Rocket Money is one of those reasons. It's a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so that you can grow your savings. Rocket Money's dashboard gives you a clear view of all of your expenses across all of your accounts. Organization. Rocket Money will even try to lower and negotiate your bills for you. They automatically scan your bills, find opportunities to save, and then you can ask them to negotiate for you. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using all of the app's premium features. So cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/giggly squad today. That's rocketmoney.com/giggly squad. rocketmoney.com/giggly squad. It's the summer, which means it's hotter outside, you're going on spontaneous trips, and you don't have time to get a yeast infection, a UTI. But with Wisp, you can get sexual health care you need same day without stepping foot in a doctor's office. Get same day prescription for BV, yeast, UTI, STI, and emergency contraception with discreet delivery to your home for free in all 50 states. So if you're traveling this summer, don't be nervous that you don't have medicine if something were going to happen. Wisp has you covered. You can now also treat for STIs from the comfort of your home with Wisp's diagnostic testing kits. Each kit comes with a test and a consultation. There are 8 different kits available where you can test for BV yeast, herpes, STIs, HPV, and more. Whether it's the discomfort of waiting rooms, the uncertainty of symptoms, or the frustration of delayed answers, these kits offer you something powerful: clarity, quickly, and with compassionate follow-through from the licensed medical providers at Wisp. Trusted by over 1.5 million patients, try Wisp for yourself and see how they're changing the game for access to women's health. Take 15% off your first order with code GIGGLY at HelloWisp.com. That's HelloWisp.com. Prescription products require a consultation with a healthcare provider, and medications are available if medically appropriate. Must be 18 or older. Restrictions apply. See website for full details.
This episode of Giggly Squad is brought to you by McDonald's, and the snack wrap is back. I'm freaking out because it was introduced to McDonald's in 2006. Shout out to my millennial girlies. And it's been on top of mind. I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like, where's the snack wrap? Turns out it is back. It's the comeback story of a lifetime, and it's now available with one of 2 sauces, ranch or spicy. I'm more of a ranch girl because I have anxiety, but if you live life on the edge, I totally support the spicy snack wrap. It has a spicy pepper sauce, probably great for your sinuses, but don't quote me on that. I'm not a doctor. And it has juicy white meat chicken, shredded lettuce, melty cheese, creamy ranch, all wrapped in a soft tortilla. Ooh, literally need one right now. Try the snack wrap that broke the internet at a McDonald's near you. Enjoy the snack wrap for the first time in 9 years. I'm obsessed. It's so easy to just grab at any time of the day, morning, night. Eat that snack wrap.
Summer is here, and you know what that means. A lot of strapless dresses, a lot of bold colors, just easy breezy, effortless looks. But you also need undergarments for that, and that's where Honeylove comes into play. Honeylove is redefining modern shapewear with real comfort and serious support. Their newest innovation is the Mesh Sculpt, and it's the ultimate summer shapewear. It's super lightweight, breathable, and it's not sacrificing your shapewear. It's still going to keep you cool while still delivering you that sculpted silhouette. The reason I love Honeylove is its targeted compression soothes and shapes exactly where you want it and eases up on the places that you don't. Honeylove's best-selling Superpower Short is also their go-to. It has targeted compression technology that distinguishes between areas where you want more support and then the areas where you're like, let's get a little less compression here. And we've all been there where we're like struggling to take our shapewear off, and Honey Love just doesn't have that problem. Their super power short has 100% cotton, and you don't have to take your entire thing off just to use the bathroom. So treat yourself to the most comfortable shapewear on earth and save 20% off site-wide at honeylove.com/giggly. Use our exclusive link to get 20% off honeylove.com/giggly. After your purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them that Giggly Squad sent you. Experience the new standard in shapewear with Honey Love.
Look, sometimes life gets a little crazy. Some of us could be a little spontaneous, and you never know what's going to happen. And that's why I love having Kachava's whole body meal shakes to keep my body and mind nourished all day. Especially when I'm on the run. Every now and then, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. What am I going to do? And I can't find a good, full, balanced meal anywhere in the vicinity, especially when I'm on the road. And ordering food could take so long, and it's so unhealthy. I can't keep eating fast food, and that's when I discovered Kachava. It's a whole body meal with plant-based protein that actually tastes delicious. With 25 grams of plant protein, 26 vitamins and minerals, 6 grams of fiber, 85 plus superfoods, nutrients, and plant-based ingredients. And has 5 indulgent flavors: chocolate, vanilla, chai, matcha, and coconut acai. I love them all. I also sometimes will be running late, and I love putting some Kachava in some oat milk, sometimes some water, sometimes already a green tea that I have. Put 2 scoops, mix it together, and that's my breakfast on the go. Fuel your daily adventures with Kachava. Go to kachava.com and use code GIGGLY for 15% off your next order. That's Kachava, KACHAVA.com, code GIGGLY for 15% off. Well, the Grammys happened right after we recorded last time. I just had one question for you on a
I literally didn't watch anything of it.
I watched all of it, but I've already forgotten, except the jellyfish hair.
What the fuck is that?
So it's like Miley Cyrus, Lady Gaga, a bunch of girls are doing this bang that like cuts across. Billie Eilish, it cuts across.
Again, leave it to the Brits. I don't think. That we.
No, leave it to unless you're a British rock star.
Yeah.
I mean, they could look. Those girls can pull it off. I'm just telling the girls at home.
I don't need to be a sea creature. You know, I've got enough problems. I don't need to have a jellyfish hair.
We're drowning every day.
No, I'm trying to stay afloat every day. Like, I'm gasping for air at all points. Wait, one other thing. I just had I feel like such a pack-filled.
I know.
Weekend. I had so much fun. Friday, I did. Cassie David came out with a movie called I Love You Forever. It's so good. And I didn't realize it's an independent film. Her and her best friend from college wrote it, and they premiered it. I did a little moderation after with the actors. I'm obsessed with her on a different level. I just it's so rare to meet people, especially in your 30s, and just be hey, I'd like to be your friend. And we kind of did that to each other without being weird. I was hey, if you wanted to hang out again, I would be down with it. I met her and I hung out with her and her sister, and they're just so cool and pretty and I love being around hot, funny, talented women. It just makes me feel like I'm doing something right in my life, where I'm you have a career, and I love it. You know, it's so good.
I do have to say, in my 20s, I did not decenter men. I'm gonna be so honest with you guys.
I changed my fashion for them. You know,
you Travis Kelce'd.
No, that's crazy.
I literally was for me to feel value, I want to be with a hot, tall, smart, funny man, and then I will feel complete. Yeah. I'm at this weird point in my life.
They suck.
I mean, granted, yes, I am married, and I will address that, and that is so nice. But to feel, and I need to call myself out on that, because I pretend I'm not married, but I am. But I do have to say my fulfillment right now is I want people to see me and who I hang with and be like, oh my God, she hangs with the smartest, coolest, hottest, most successful girls. And it's this weird thing that happens. I think in your 20s, we're all very scared. But in my 30s, whenever I see a hot, smart, successful girl, instead of thinking like jealousy vibes, I'm immediately like, how do I make her talk to me? Like I literally become creepy. Like, how do I connect with her? Because I want her in my circle of influence.
I so believe that saying where it's like you are the sum of the 5 people that you surround yourself with. And I only really believe it because if you do look back at your 20s and like your mood and what you were doing and look at like who you were hanging out with, it's completely different. Like now in my 30s, like I love cutting a bitch out. Like I love like walking away and being like, you do not fulfill me. You're also not up to my standards. Like I just like, no, I don't want to be associated with you.
I used to have friends who would like definitely put me down a lot. And I thought it was funny and I would lean into it because I'm self-deprecating. But then I realized like, oh no, they actually are like holding me, like suffocating me down.
Keeping you underwater. Holding you underwater.
Drowning me jellyfish style.
No, why is this episode water-based?
This is a water-based lubricant for your vocal cords so you can laugh with us.
Why is this underwater themed?
Wait, it cuts to us just wearing goggles the whole episode. We're so stupid.
We're so stupid.
No,
well, you wanna know why? Because we haven't talked in like 4 days.
No, I know.
I also feel like we're talking really fast.
I know. I think I was going to say I drink a lot of coffee, but it's literally 7 p.m. and I'd be lying. But no, I really am obsessed with, I want people to be like, oh, she's so cool. Look at her friend. And I know there was like in high school, people were like, oh, popular. I'm not talking about popular. I'm talking about this bitch's brain next to me is fascinating and she thinks big and she sees me. Like, I don't know. It's just friendships. Ooh, like you deserve to be with someone you're excited to be friends with.
Here's the other thing I've realized. Like, I feel like women and people always talk about like, oh, well, they have to be jealous of each other and they have like, there's so much jealousy with like between girls. I'm going to let everyone in on a secret. Not when you're independently successful. Like, when Cassie asked me to moderate her panel, in what world would I be jealous that she put a movie out? I was like, oh my fucking God, how sick. I would love to be involved in your like prosperous career. Like, I would love to support you. Also, the movie that she put out is so, I think, so important, especially because like we talked about being in like an abusive relationship. It's about an abusive relationship, but it's about a mentally and emotionally abusive relationship. And I feel like there's so many movies out there where it's like, it's so extreme and it's like, oh, you're only in an abusive relationship if it's physical, which is so not true. Mentally, it can be so draining. Like someone that's just like constantly,
you're not sure, you're always like, is it me? Did I deserve that? So it's not as like clear.
I just think it's such a good message for young girls and like adult women too. Like when I say young girls, I mean like early 20s dating, but like in your 30s too. Like I watched it and I was like, oh yeah, that is fucked up when someone does that to you.
Also, side note about like finding friends who are like really cool, smart, funny, successful. A lot of these women I found have also been through something. So I just want to shout out anyone going through something right now, because it means like I just realized a lot of things I went through. If I didn't go through them, I literally wouldn't be where I am now, and I would not be as interesting. Like I'd be boring as fuck. I'd have no lore. I'd have no lore. Can we focus on creating lore for yourself? Whenever anything fucked up happens, go the lore that people are going to be talking about. I
feel like I feel the same way. Like I truly don't regret like anything in my 20s or like anything, because I'm like, wait, that changed me as a person. That like helped me get to where I am right now. Like my perspective is different.
The only thing I regret is when I'm too hard on myself, because looking back, you're just like, okay, girl, you were trying.
Yeah,
I'm trying. You're trying your best. You just need to drink some water. Wait. Shout out to my mom. She made me laugh so hard because Des has been gone. He's been in Dublin. So my mom swooped. Like, she was like, your husband's not home. You're hanging with mom and dad. And I was like, hell yeah, as long as someone's getting dinner, you know? So we go to get dinner. And my dad orders one of those like fish spaghetti dishes, you know, where it's like angel hair with a ton of clams and scampi and whatever it is.
Yeah.
And he starts eating it with the little fork that you're supposed to put in the clam. Mm-hmm. And he starts like eating the pasta with it, with the little fork. Mm-hmm. And my mom looks at me and she goes, I have the ick.
No. Normalize getting the ick from your husband.
Literally, because he's like, oh, it makes me like eat slower when I use the little fork. And I'm like, that is for the muscles.
Wait, he's literally Cher from Clueless. He's like, if I cut it up into little pieces, you're skinnier.
He's literally chewing it and spitting it out. I'm like, Dad, what are you doing? And then I'm sitting there, my mom's rolling her eyes. I'm dying laughing. I just think like, it just made me so, my mom says so many like things that we would say on Giggly Squad, and it just makes me really happy. And then I tried to pitch her, because she went on Burner Phone with me last week. We did one on karma. Yeah. You guys should listen. And she was like really good. And I was like, should you and Kim start a Giggly Mom podcast?
Wait, it should be a podcast where they just recap what we talked about the previous week and say like their opinions on it.
They do that anyway, and then they just
just do it in our freaking text messages. Do you ever sometimes, this is gonna sound like a little mushy, do you ever like sometimes think about your life and like in a way where you're proud of yourself, and then you get emotional because you're like, oh, my mom taught me to be like that, and it's like I wouldn't be like this. Like, my mom has called me so many times like over this past like couple months or like whatever, and just been like, I'm so fucking proud of you and like your demeanor and like how you like what you say and how you stand up for yourself. And I will like get emotional because I'm just like, wait, but like you taught me how to be like that, and that's so sweet. Like, I'm just obsessed with them.
Also, you don't even know they didn't even teach you. It's just who you are. Can I say like a really sad thought I thought about?
Okay.
About parents.
Yeah.
I think it should be illegal for like if they're over 50 to have to interview for a job, because I was just envisioning like my mom or my dad in a job interview and like getting rejected and like sorry, that's my mother, that is my father, you cannot he's perfect, they raised me, and you don't think they're capable of this job? Like, I'm sorry, imagine someone telling your dad no. Like, I know your dad is an entrepreneur, but imagine someone interviewing your dad and being like, sorry, you're not good enough for this company. I will burn your small business to the ground.
No, there's something, this is why I'm actually scared for us to become moms, because I feel like I'm going to be vicious. If someone's rude to my parents or like does something to them, I'm like, I literally always say, she better hope she never fucking runs into me. Like, there's no one I want to stick up for more than my mother and my father. Like, I feel like they actively are like, don't let Paige find out about this, and don't let me know about it.
See, it's funny because I'm not the Scorpio in my family. Des is the Scorpio. So if Des finds out anyone, my mom, my dad, anyone's upset, he has it handled. So shout out to Des, our provider, our protector.
It's just like so.
But what I did tell myself, if I'm going to be a parent and my kid goes through something or something fucked up happens, we have to normalize adversity. Let your kid have adversity. Yeah. I'm leaning towards the 80s model. Let him figure it out.
Let him go.
Mom is napping.
Come home when the street lights come on. Like,
exactly. Because I feel like we were the helicopter parents where they like made sure everything was perfect. And it's like, obviously, you know, there's pros and cons. But I'm kind of like, you're doing chores. Yeah. When something bad happens, I go, and that's life.
Yeah, we're picking ourselves up.
And then they're stronger, because you don't want to have a kid who's spoiled or who, have you seen, I've been on Mom Talk for no reason. Yeah. I'm not pregnant, I swear. I've just ended up on Mom Talk somehow.
No, I very much grew up with a mom that was like, and suck it up. And a lot of the men out here did not. Like, there are so many times in my life I want to look at the men and be like, suck it the fuck up.
I do have to say, it's so, people talk about like meeting the parents, and like obviously you want the parents to like you, but even more so you want to see like how they parent him, because like you just need to have similarities in that, or like there's a lot of people, you're gonna meet so many people who you are attracted to or you have chemistry with, but like you're not gonna parent a child well together. You're not gonna have day-to-day like financial decisions to get, like there's so many things that make people good boyfriend girlfriend that doesn't make them good husbands. Look, I want to be a better person and I want to be healthier, but I don't always know how, and that's when I discovered Symbiotica. Their daily supplements are incredible. I don't always like taking pills, so I love slurping down with my smoothies or just right straight into my mouth. They fit easily with my daily routine, mostly because it tastes so good. I'm obsessed with their liquid colostrum. It's vanilla sea salt, and it supports hair, skin, nails, healthy immune system, gut lining. They also have Irish sea moss, which fuels cellular energy to support healthy aging, and they have lemon vanilla. I really love vanilla. I always lean towards it. And you guys know I love vitamin C, which they have in the citrus vanilla that helps with antioxidants, immunity. It really helps me not get sick, especially when I'm traveling a lot. So go to Symbiotica.com/Giggly Squad for 20% off plus free shipping. That's Symbiotika.com/Giggly Squad for 20% off plus free shipping.
If you're looking to reinvent your living room, your bedroom, or just change it up, Cozy makes furnishing your home easy. Their furniture is modern, comfortable, and practical. Open up new home possibilities with modular furniture. Refreshing your living space doesn't always mean having to go all in. You should have your home your way. You can add, you can take away, you can just rearrange. From shopping to assembly, everything is easy. Cozy makes it easy to relax with washable and interchangeable covers. Cleanup is simple and stress-free. Transform your living space today with Cozy. Visit cozy.com, COZEY, the home of possibilities made easy. If you're looking for outfits this summer, then look no further than Nordstrom. Nordstrom is having a sale on all new arrivals, all their new clothes, shoes, accessories, beauty, home, and more. The anniversary sale runs from July 12th through August 3rd. Prices go up August 4th. You can stock up and save on great deals under $100. They have so many brands like Veronica Beard, Vince, All Saints, Steve Madden, Charlotte Tilbury. And Nordstrom makes it so easy to shop the anniversary sale. With free styling help and free shipping and returns, you can order online, pick up, or head into the store. So make sure you check out all the fun anniversary events happening at Nordstrom. In-store promotions, jewelry trunk shows, and daily beauty events throughout the sale. Shop now at Nordstrom.
Have you heard about the Japanese electric salt spoon?
Jesus, that sounds
It's not a vibrator.
It's
not a vibrator.
It hugs you from
Swipe
behind.
up, code giggly. No, so okay, this spoon, there's something electric about it that it makes everything taste saltier, but you don't actually add salt. So if you have like high sodium, it just like, they're on another level.
The Japanese live in a 30-25. I mean, I sometimes get on Japanese TikTok. The shit they have in their houses. I'm
they're
like,
fixing problems I didn't even know we had.
Wait, that's a great way to put it. I'm like, wait, that is a horrible task, and you guys don't even think about it. Like, how did you?
We didn't even know that needed to be fixed.
Right. No, they're truly ahead of their time. It's crazy. Can we get it? Like, have you seen it? You've seen it, what, on TikTok?
Yeah. We have a Lactaid event tomorrow, shout out Lactaid, and I was making, I thought it'd be cute to make a banana split for a promo video, and I couldn't get it to, like, you put a banana and you put the ice cream on it, and I like couldn't get it to stay, and people in my DMs were like, Hannah, you're supposed to cut the banana in half, you dumb piece of shit. So,
you know, I'm going to say something. I've never been a fan of the banana split. Because I just think it's messy. Like, I saw it as a child, and like my clean girl aesthetic was like, you're doing a lot.
Not on brand for you.
It's so not on brand. I'm like,
you're
mixing
a vanilla cupcake with a little pink frosting.
I'm like, you're mixing 3 colors. Get out of here. Like, no.
Also, the textures are all over the place. I more prefer like a brulee fruit, if a fruit's gonna be involved, let's make it
What's
warm.
a brulee?
You know, like, I mean, I didn't go to French culinary school, but I feel like it's when you put
Wait, is that a thing?
French culinary school.
No, brulee. Oh, like a creme brulee.
Yeah, you know how they brulee it with the fire? Like, you gotta brulee.
Oh, I never realized that's what it's called.
Well, now I have to Google it because I know there's like a 50% chance I'm wrong. Is that Daphne in the background?
Yes.
Brulee banana. Banana brulee. Okay, it's a thing.
Oh, okay.
I was so
Wow,
wrong. I
you're
think you
so
have to put
smart.
sugar on it or something. No, like people don't know that I'm a chef.
Do you know that my mom actually has one of those little mini torches?
Of course she does.
Okay.
Where
Of course
does
she
keep
does.
it? Where does she
By her nightside bed stand in case anyone tries to fuck with her. No, she hasn't bruleed in a while, but she can brulee all around.
Did she tell you I got her flowers?
She did. That was so sweet of you.
No, I do have to say what was so funny about it was she'd messaged me. She was like, these flowers are perfect for my house. Because all I did was order the flowers I knew you would like. Because I know it's an all white aesthetic.
Yes.
And I got her like a little gold, a little white. It was perfect. So
No,
I
it
was
perfect.
I feel like I got Kim points there. I was really happy about that.
No,
Shout
that
out
was
to
so
me.
sweet of you.
Points for me. Did you watch Apple Cider Vinegar?
Hannah.
Did you watch the whole thing?
Yes.
How? I feel like it's a show that like it's meant for both of us.
No, literally when you texted me, I was like, okay, yeah, I actually have nothing to watch right now.
Where do we begin?
Where do we begin? Okay, it's on Netflix. You guys have to watch it. It's six episodes. It's about this Australian girl who basically like tried to single white female this influencer who was a like health influencer because she had cancer. She was trying to like heal herself naturally. It just so proves how like on the internet people will say anything for sympathy because it's just like comments, likes. This girl literally lied and said she had brain cancer.
This girl lied. And some Aussie, we have a lot of Aussie gigglers. They were DMing me saying like when it first came out that she might be like lying and she was raising all this money for charity for other people with cancer, this like kid who needed surgery and the money never got to them. So they wrote up that she's basically like not putting the charity money where it should be. And apparently all of Australia was like, how dare you try to bring a woman down? This cannot be true. We love her. She's perfect. Leave her alone. And then it came out
lying
that
the
she
whole
was
time
about brain cancer because she told everyone to buy her cookbook and her app because she basically said my diet healed cancer. And it was very interesting also in this day and age kind of because the internet is so crazy where this other girl is basically, you know, she did some research about, you know, some cult place where you go and you drink juices and your cancer goes away. And like obviously we all want to solve things, but it just showed that there's so much misinformation online. And like, and granted there's so much fucked up stuff with the healthcare industry, but we have to trust that like we're trying to cure cancer and there isn't like a secret weed that you can put up your pussy that's gonna do it. Because if there was, hopefully we'd know what it was. So the documentary is coming out.
Oh fuck yeah!
Next week. Yeah.
On Netflix too, or somewhere else?
On Netflix. On Netflix. So we are hooked in.
And that's the girl that played Anna Delvey.
No.
No.
But it looks just like her.
Just
And
like
you know
her.
what I thought? I thought she probably was up for that role and she would have been great as Anna Delvey. Her name is Caitlin Devi, I believe. Caitlin Devi. She was in Booksmart also. She's fucking amazing. I don't think she's Australian.
Oh, well, she did a perfect Australian accent.
But I also could have made that up.
Okay. And we'll fact check that.
Because you know
later.
what? Actually, she might be, and she's just been American in every other movie.
And it could be that too.
Do you know who's not American?
Who?
Isla Fisher.
I think I knew that.
She's Australian.
Yeah.
How did you know
I
that?
always thought that Isla Fisher and Amy McAdams were the same person for a very long time.
Maybe that's why I thought she was American. No,
Yeah.
Isla Fisher, that's crazy. Like Australian people do not get enough praise for their American accents.
No, they don't. Margot Robbie is Australian. Let's take a moment of silence for them and their accents.
The pod just becomes one long moment of silence.
No, each week I think we do need to do a moment of silence for people because like We need a. They need a.
They do.
They need
They
thoughts
put on
and
Giggles Square
prayers.
for quiet. Let's be quiet. Okay, I have one final note.
Okay.
I wrote my college EDU address ruined my life.
Okay.
You didn't go to college? No, I'm just kidding. Did you have a college EDU address?
Yeah. Yes, I had an email at the college I attended. Everyone's always trying to act like I didn't freaking go to college. Guys, I had an email.
She went to Jimmy Fallon's college.
Yeah.
Shout out St. Rose, that my cousin went to also. It's true. I was just fucking with you. But
what was your college email?
It was hburner@wisc.edu for Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I used for like my Facebook and my Apple ID and my everything. And then no one tells you that after college you have to change it because they shut it down. So like I went years not being able to log into my Apple ID because it was EDU and like I couldn't get into it to change it.
And now we know why you don't believe in Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. You were traumatized.
And that's
you were
the
like,
pipeline.
Fuck all of this.
That's the pipeline.
Yeah.
And I don't believe in mail.
No, you don't. No, I get that. I think mine was just Sorbo P, some numbers at strose.edu.
How many DeSorbo P's were there at your school with 500 students?
You never know.
You know what?
Literally never know.
Independent schools shout out because you get more attention for people who need it.
Yes. You get individualized attention where they say, we don't think this is for you.
How many classes did you skip?
Never skipped class. I was not a class skipper.
Really?
Well, because I was like, if I skip one, I'm never coming back. I'll get a taste of that freedom and I'll never see my face again.
That's me with smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
That's me with cocaine.
Yeah. That's how I felt about school. I'm like, you guys, you know me too well.
Oh my God. I slept through most classes, which is on brand. But I was there.
No, I even would do like early classes so that I was like done by like 1 o'clock. I was a different person. I don't know who that.
Do you know that nowadays kids just chat GPT the lesson plan?
I mean, I feel like I was doing that years ago too. I was ahead of my freaking time.
You guys, wow, that was a lot of information.
What an action-packed hour.
We've never done so many things, and tomorrow we're going.
I feel like Kevin Hart and The Rock. I feel like we just. Oh my God.
It's giving. What's her name? The Wizard of Oz girl, who starred in The Wizard of Oz.
Ariana Grande.
No.
Julie Andrews. No, what's her name? What is her freaking name? You were just talking about her.
I'm trying to do a callback.
Why do I keep thinking of the most insane people? I want to say Cyndi Lauper. No. What's on the tip of my tongue? What is her name, Hannah? Judy Garland.
We fucking Judy Garland ourselves this week. We need to go now.
No, I need to take a beta blocker.
We love you guys so much. Thank you for giggling. We'll giggle with you later. Bye.